2 and got everything ready for 3, so I felt it was only fair. However, in this game, depending on the order you do the main missions in, it puts some of the other branches of the main mission into side quests and hides them in menus. I didn't know that, so I really had to dig that up. It's a mess, but we're about to clean this mess up.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Dust it off.
And during these cutscenes, I've been letting it go too. It's a lot to talk over otherwise.
But we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
What's that gonna say?
No,
What's she gonna
not
say?
me. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the ghost storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Reika?
Absolutely. Our forged signals should divert some cat from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Yeah, if we're moving on Meridian,
Right
yeah, this is the
behind
last
enemy
mission.
Lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
Now, everyone around the table is like your
The
companions.
Nexus will
Yep,
scissor.
it's the crew.
Sounds like a solid plan. Reika, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
I like that
And
we
which was your favorite?
All right, guys, this is it.
Vetra,
Let's get moving.
the Turian.
Okay.
I love that, you know, Liam, you don't have to do Liam's loyalty mission. You have to do everyone else's to change something, but Liam's doesn't matter at all. So we haven't talked to Liam since the beginning of the playthrough.
What the hell?
I wish we could do that with PB, but we have to. And we had to, and we dealt with PB a lot more. We had a fling with PB. I didn't know you could do that. You can just have a fling with PB and then still have a relationship with someone else.
And someone else doesn't get upset?
No, they never know.
Oh.
Yeah. Even if you start that relationship after or before it, they just don't know. I'm pretty sure the romance scene is part of the main thing, and I can't avoid it, so just continue
now,
on.
can you have a full relationship with PB if you wanted instead?
Yeah, you can. But
Yeah.
like the fling is actually integral to the plot, kinda, to her plot,
Oh.
because it has to do with her ex ruining her research shit. Where'd everything go? Oh, it's over here. I've been told that the reason we went for Vetra, though, for romance, is because I was told the scene was really awkward. So that's going to be great, and we're going to witness it.
Oh. I still remember I reloaded, of course, because I didn't want to fuck it up. But in Mass Effect 2, with, what's her name? Was her name just Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
Alright, so I do remember the
On
name.
approach.
You could just have,
Trajectory looks good.
like, hate sex with her,
Yeah.
and then she no longer wants to talk to you after.
That's it. That's Meridian.
do you remember that?
Looks like a giant space
I
station.
heard about it, and that's the path I went down because I was just curious. I was like, oh god, he fucking hates you though after that.
Changed all my
So-
weapons up, so everything's good. Yep.
And of course, if you weren't friendly with her though, then rest in peace at the final mission. Spoilers, but it's Mass Effect 2. This is like 8
Yeah.
years old. So,
Initiating ghost
so
storm.
And we played it
my
on the
mark.
channel.
3, 2,
and we played it
Go.
on the channel.
So we're going right in. When do we fuck?
Right here, by the front window, so that any passing starships can see.
Reika, it's working.
Like that one.
Reading a bunch of cat headed our way. Pulling back. It's all you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
I actually have to feed my dogs.
Looks
I'll
like a
be right
flyby
back.
is our only option. I'll get as low
Alright.
as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
I've fallen out of so many things now, I should be a pro.
Heard about your free fall to Habitat 7. Liam said he could hear you screaming the whole way down. Keep it buttoned this go-round, huh? It's embarrassing. All right, you know the drill. Watch
Should have
your
been an
rate of
option to
descent.
elbow him in the face.
Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Cat haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
I'm just reading to make sure. Let's see. Okay, nope, yep, we're good. Just making sure. Yeah, be careful, dudes.
Don't worry about us. Just make sure you and the Tempest get out safe.
Loud and clear.
All right, let's
Everyone
mosey.
okay? All good. Let's move. Well, great.
Great.
Should have got the Tempest to drop us over there.
Nice.
Sigh.
Visible, or literally saying sigh. Oh wait, what? It's serious? Is it serious? How am I gonna get over there? Well, hold on. No, I'm thrown out by the check marker there. There's gotta be like a bridge or something. A console to start a bridge. That's a console. Here we go. Here we go. I'm big dummy and checkmark take me to where I walk.
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
The hub. You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
Excuse me. Or rather, stream didn't hear me. Never mind. We did it. We found the console. Game over.
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Screw recon. Let's just activate Meridian.
What's wrong with Cora's face?
And the cat?
Activating a vault
Are those
has previously
scars?
Deactivated a purification
Or is that
field.
sweat?
Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing
Dogs are
with that
outside. I have
console
to
has
check on them in a
activated
few minutes.
gravity
But oh
well.
my god, it feels so nice outside now.
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
a relief.
Get hit by the cold front too.
Yeah,
Wow.
just about time. I can actually turn the AC off for a few hours.
Yeah. Yeah, like in just like earlier this morning, like early afternoon, I guess, maybe even. It was like humid and it was 70s. Now it's probably low 60s, maybe high 50s. You have to actually.
Want Ryder? Gotta go through us, asshole.
It's time to shoot. So the did you see the Pokemon leak?
Pokemon.
Yeah, the new Pokemon.
No.
Hold on, this is like this music in particular is louder than the rest of the game has been.
Oh my god, it's supposed to dip into mid 40s tonight. Holy crap.
Anyways, there's a new Pokemon for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it makes no sense. The description for it, I forget who leaked it, and they said, quote unquote, in the network traffic, this Pokemon leaked. What does that mean? Anyways, I didn't believe it because the Pokemon looks really stupid. It looks like a placeholder or an item. And then
Is there an image in spoiler talk?
No, there isn't. But if you look up new... people say Gen 8 Pokemon, so if you look up new Gen 8 Pokemon, you'll see it. And yeah, I thought it was... I won't share it on stream. I thought it was like a placeholder. But they found the animations for it. Shit ain't placeholder. It's really stupid design.
What the hell is that name?
Apparently it's a play on words based on another Pokemon's name. Whoa, how did I do that animation? Here we go.
You know what it looks like? Oh, I can't say it though because that gives it away and I don't want to spoil it on stream.
Exactly. But even that, it just...
DM you real quick.
It still just doesn't look real.
I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
Man. Like, fan starter Pokemon look better than that shit. The one that tried to match Oshawott silhouette still looks better than whatever the fuck that is. And then I'll look, cause it's... I mean, yeah, I know what we're thinking it looks like. Oh, that's not what I'm thinking at all.
What I'm thinking works too.
It's a creative take on it.
I wonder if there's a broken Atmo processor somewhere that's causing this
what were you thinking?
I'm just glad
Another
it's raining,
Pokemon.
not, for example, a corrosive acid fog.
I don't know what Pokemon that looks like. Maybe it was from
Well,
the
cover
generation I never played.
cover the top half with your hand.
I have to reopen it.
Huh. This remnant took the cat to the cleaners.
Oh. Really?
That's what everyone else sees.
Really though?
Yeah, so yeah, that's lame looking.
These tentacle jackasses.
I don't know what that's gonna... Whatever. And I still don't get how it leaked. What does it mean?
Means someone got a hold of a copy too early and get them on it.
In quote-unquote network traffic? Like, is this Wreck-It Ralph? Did you just pull it over and steal it?
Wait, that's how it leaked?
I don't
Or
know.
that's how they're gonna get it.
Or how it leaked. Oh wow, this is all poison. Nope, we're dead.
I need to check my dogs. Still chilling outside.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Could the remnant builders
Yo, we
use
lived.
the scourge?
Okay, let's try that again.
Deployed against him.
Maybe we can go up here and around.
We better find something amazing at the center of this place.
We will. I've got a feeling about this.
I don't have any sort of feeling about this. But that's because I forget what we find. Whoa. Oh, shit. Gun him down. Got him. What is that other thing? Activate a... Oh, right. We have 2 towers we have to activate. So we're just on the first one. But yeah, I said this off stream, actually. If we somehow finish this game within an hour, I don't think we will, but if we do, I'm just going to go ahead and start Metroid Prime tonight. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
All
But we'll
this
see.
tech? This was something big.
Because there is still another mission. The
Detecting
final
levels of
mission
power,
after this one.
Pathfinder. A scan may help identify conduits.
And who knows what kind of shit the
I see
game's gonna throw
conduits,
back at
some
me.
kind of pattern here.
Vaguely remember this room. What does it want me to scan? What did I just scan? Got consoles. Got this.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
Hey, I just shoot the guns.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Aren't
Some
these
kind of
just
glyph on this thing.
aren't these
It matches
just
the pattern
the
on main
funnest
console, Pathfinder.
puzzles?
Let's see about rerouting the power past all the damage.
That looks wrong.
That triggered rendered defenses, Pathfinder.
Well, not that. Gotta make sure the pattern's right.
Well, where's the pattern? Where is the pattern? Hold on. I think I'm supposed to be seeing a pattern somewhere. I'm not seeing a pattern anywhere. That's what we're getting to. I feel like it would be in the middle. But nothing's in the middle. There, that's what it wanted me to see. And I also feel like it's one of these ones.
Please tell me you know what you're doing.
Nope.
Incoming hostile.
One more try at rerouting this power.
What do you mean one more try? What happens after this try?
Excellent.
Oh, we're not done? Where's the pattern? What pattern am I supposed to be finding? There's no way it's this one.
Oops.
Incoming hostile.
Must have messed up the power reroute. Need to follow the pattern.
What pattern? Where? Which pattern? Where? Ryder, help me so I can help you. Video game, carry me like baby.
I'm back. Dogs are inside.
Is there a pattern all the way out there? No, the door's closed. I have no idea what trying to... Whoa, what? Oh, okay. Wait, no, this does not answer my question. Oh, I don't need that to see this.
Do you get lost?
Yeah, I don't know what it's asking me to do.
Read the foreign language, forehead.
Sam, tell me what to do. Sam, skip puzzle.
So, I never watched even a playthrough of this game. I have a question. I know that at the beginning of the game, you lose your dad, and your brother or sister, depending who you pick, is like in a coma.
Yeah.
What happens to the sibling?
Well, they're only in their coma for half a game, and you have an option of talking to them while they're in their coma. And you can lie to them and tell them that dad is fine, or tell them the truth. We opted to lie to him and tell him dad was fine. And he was just like, hey, what the hell, man?
So they do wake up and live.
Yeah, they just can't do anything else.
So they just kind of exist.
Yeah, you can go back and talk to them whenever. And if if you don't visit them before they wake up, they also get upset. Like, they're more upset if you don't visit than if you lie to them about dad.
Jesus.
So far, so good.
They cared more about you.
This one was the next one. Again, I don't know where the pattern... I can't... I mean, the pattern's simple anyways. So, whatever. And it only spawns one enemy, so it's not like it really matters. But yeah, what did you think of the latest Wreck-It Ralph trailer?
That's it?
The primary console should work now,
Because it invoked some confidence in like the first 10 seconds, and then the rest of the trailer just was downhill.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, it's a simple
Original
premise.
repairs are complete.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could work good given the
Only one way
context.
to know for sure.
Like I didn't think that's how they were gonna go about it, but then it looks like the movie's just gonna be shenanigans.
Yeah, it reminds me of Finding
Dory.
Dory.
That's what I got from the rest of the. That's what I got from the rest of the first trailer.
Yeah.
Or they could pull what they did with the first Wreck-It Ralph, which is why I still am like, it's only an okay movie, which is they just spend all their time in one place. Which would be
Looks like those
the new
repairs
stuff we
worked
saw in the
better than
latest
expected.
trailer, that
Restoring
our
systems
place
has reactivated
that's
something
dark and...
else nearby, Pathfinder.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, but what?
Oh boy. Hoo boy. The council's not gonna be happy about this one, lads.
Exploration vessels on standby.
Sorry about that.
We
Cora
have
chased the
some
cat and
remnant
trapped
ships,
her.
but none in working condition.
Oh, they're our ships
It
now.
says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
But yeah, it looks like they
Meridian
may just stay
engine.
in the one place. I don't know
Sam,
if
do you
that's what
know
you
what-
have a feeling of.
What, like in the internet? No.
No, not in the internet. That one car, the dark car place.
They're going to be trouble.
I don't think so. Oh no, I get what you mean. I guess.
Like they
Maybe.
may just pull that same thing again because they don't want to. Actually.
I mean, I would be better with that than the movie being another Finding Dory.
Right, and that would be where it's like, okay, as long as it's a decent film, that's not going to be a huge
Yeah,
issue.
yeah. Like that would make it a decent
But
film,
It's still going to be disappointing.
but like,
it's-
I'm worried about it. I think it's just the trailer's editing makes it look like another Finding Dory.
It's Walt Disney Animation or whatever.
Yeah, it's not
So you
Pixar.
never know. And like, at least Moana was fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Zootopia was fine. So I don't have a worry about like it literally exists to exist. There's no purpose to it. I think it's going to have something it's going for. I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
Which is probably good because I don't want movies to spoil anything. It's
Yeah,
just-
the trailer editing is very weird about it. Especially with the music choices, the terrible music choices.
Right. Well, actually, I thought it was kind of funny, the music they chose for this latest trailer.
Oh, yeah, the one bit,
It
yeah.
was goofy.
Oh shit, I thought they were
didn't
done.
play the actual video, which made it better. I'm glad they didn't show the actual video. Just
Yeah.
Rickroll. Like, that's a nice little detail, honestly, without it being annoying.
Yeah.
Speaking of trailers, though, giving weird impressions, how about that Venom movie that comes out in like a week and a half?
I'm not really too big on it anyways.
Got it.
But I
Wonder how
mean,
they're
we'll
gonna go
see.
about it.
I don't think it'll be a total
all Sony.
disaster. Won't be a DC movie disaster.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get that.
It'll just be another
just don't
Sony
know.
movie.
Yeah. See, because I thought originally when I heard about it being in production, a Marvel Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man would be kind of interesting, especially since it's from a supposed villain perspective. But those trailers don't give too much confidence.
Yeah. It's hard to say though because it is trailers and they're edited to be like that.
If we activate Meridian.
Yeah.
The Archon's forces
I actually just found out when reading about stuff that the deal with Marvel and Sony, because you know they have Spider-Man in the MCU now.
Yeah.
The deal includes that Sony does all the marketing,
Huh.
and it explains a lot with Homecoming, because that poster. is
Yeah,
gone.
the posters, yeah.
And it's like, now it makes sense why it didn't have that Marvel touch when it came to Spider-Man. Because, oh, I know what reminded me that I read about it. It's because they released the poster alongside the newest trailer for it.
Yeah.
And that poster was also just garbage. It just has shit everywhere.
Hold on. Let me turn you up because this game is so dynamically loud. Yeah, the Homecoming PR stuff was in the posters. Yeah.
And it's like, I did not know that originally that was part of the deal, but it made sense now.
Yeah.
And that's just such a weird deal though to make. Like, I'm sure they also got a pretty penny out of it, but specifically that part, like, and we get to do all the marketing. Like, why do you care about it?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But it still seems like
important to them.
Then it still seems like a decision on Marvel's point to say Iron Man should be front and center.
Did anyone actually live here?
Due to how Marvel does their guidelines, we know they work with other companies. So did they tell Sony to do that, or did Sony think that was actually a good idea?
I have no idea.
That's the hub.
Well, and it makes me also wonder, and this is getting more into the now, like, speculation, but originally, if you look at the numbers for the film,
yeah,
opening weekend for Spider-Man wasn't that great. It actually had a huge increase second and third week. And I wonder if that was because of the market. Because I also don't really remember any of the trailers being that great for Spider-Man Homecoming either. Outside of the one Avengers bit with the just, you know, the normal robbery.
The rain makes
yeah.
A little slick.
That's really weird. It suddenly wants me scanning enemies now.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I rewatched Infinity War.
Yeah.
And still loved it because I got that on Blu-ray. I need to make my brother watch it now because he still has not seen it, but he heard that something big happens. So I need to see his reaction. I really need to see his reaction.
Now let him just go into the next one.
Head down below! We've got a height advantage, Ryder.
Oh, good. Height advantage. Against two. Oh, there they are. What a dummy. A fool. Just standing there letting the turret hit him. Did you see the... Actually, I talked about this yesterday. I was talking about Smash leaks and the rumors and how every past Smash game after 64 has been leaked. So it's very possible things we're reading about Ultimate are true, and we know the roster. And the leak that happened after last night's stream, it looks really real. So as I was saying, it's yeah, there are leaks that are real, and I won't talk about who or what we're seeing. But I can't imagine how furious some people at Nintendo have to be. Especially because it looks like it's someone in Nintendo of America.
I still haven't gone back and watched the Isabel reveal. I just heard about it, and I need to watch it because I heard it's something weird.
It was well, watching live. It was it was just completely baiting you while live. Because you didn't know what it was gonna be. You didn't.
Entire direct then.
Yeah, you didn't know if it was gonna be Animal Crossing Switch or Isabel and Smash.
That's funny.
Wow, those enemies are grouping up over there.
But no, it's like Nintendo's from in the games industry now. I'd have to say is notorious for getting their shit leaked now.
Yeah.
To the point of where how have they not just decided to send information a different way?
Yeah, and like we were already gonna. I mean, it's so unique in this situation though, because it was just a Nintendo of America employee that did this. It had to have been because
were they fired?
Well, who knows who it is?
Oh.
They didn't say any details. All they did was post the screenshot and said, "How does it feel to have the first leak?" That's it. We don't know anything else about him.
It's a plan. Nintendo's leaking their own shit now, and they're throwing everyone off the scent.
I almost want to feel like that because it's so different. And you know, like I can think Capcom is way worse with leaks. Capcom's way worse with leaks. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Every single thing they do. We knew about like Street Fighter. We knew about the next version of Street Fighter 5 a year ahead of time, and everything that it was going to be about. And we know about what's going to happen with the next season of Street Fighter 4. Actually, we literally know all the mechanical change. Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
We know every mechanical
the
change.
Second time around. I was like, are they going back? Because that would.
No.
I know people look upon 4 more than 5.
We take them down. We take Meridian.
No, but we know exactly what the next season of Street Fighter 5 is gonna do, and what mechanically it's gonna do.
For now.
Easy.
And every single time, DMC, Resident Evil, every detail about him leaks.
Specifically with Nintendo, I have to think either they're doing something wrong when it comes to sharing information, whether it's the way they share it or who they share it with, and they have to put a tighter leash on who knows.
It's really got to be like who they have to tell. Like the ESRB has to know shit. They have to file patents, and patents are public knowledge. There's nothing they can do about that. Amazon, like retailers, well, that's on them. Well, no, that's on the retailers not listening, and whoever runs the websites for retailers not
Walmart
giving a
Canada.
shit. Yeah, whoever runs the website just doesn't give a shit what they're told.
Or the second thing was Nintendo's such a huge property that there's just so much excitement around it that someone's bound to share it regardless of who shares it.
Exactly. Because
it's not like a case of like, for example, we didn't really hear much about Spider-Man leaks. It's not that people don't like Spider-Man, it's that they're not rabid about it like Smash fans.
Right, yeah. Remember the Amiibo truck heist?
Yeah.
The Amiibo truck heist, exactly.
Or even something a bit more closer to the scale of Smash, I guess, like Red Dead Redemption. You do not get the same type of leaks. And it's like, dude, that makes me question. Is it that people are just far more rabid, or do they share information differently? That there's no...
It's definitely people are more rabid.
Percentage.
Like, it's... Like, they're on, you know, like... Red Dead's on par with it with popularity, but Smash is pure hype in its announcements. It's just absolute hype.
And I guess maybe Red Dead still isn't to the same scale because Nintendo's clearly more global.
Like, there's
it's
nothing...
not just the US, it's Japan, it's EU, it's everywhere.
And there's nothing they can announce about Red Dead 2 that will make people flip the fuck out and make people heart rate rise.
If anything, something they'll announce could piss people off.
Yeah.
Look at how many more microtransactions are in our online compared to GTA 5.
Yeah.
It could go the complete opposite direction if they're not careful.
Yeah.
This
and then
could shatter people's worldview.
But yeah, it's clearly a debug, a dev build. Not I don't even want to say like QA, because why would QA be testing in debug mode?
Why do something like this?
So it has to be a developer mode.
Yeah. It was in debug mode. So
but what if the Archon could use their
who the fuck did that, and why did they do it? And also for the character they leaked, it's not even a big surprise. It really has to be that they did it because they're sending a message that they can do it and that more is coming. It has to be foreshadowing, because it isn't even like not surprising at all.
Sakurai. What if Sakurai is leaking it?
He hates leaks. That's why he wants to get all the information out.
That's the face he puts on.
Radiant shouldn't be a weapon. We won't let them.
It's also that we could all be surprised at the end of this crazy roller coaster.
Helios is home for the Angara and for us.
Together we can stop the Archon.
I was
from
gonna say,
destroying
like,
it.
they need to have all the information at
We better
least
get to
out
those
before
controls.
they send it to the ESRB, which would be like in November. Like, because it's just gonna leak otherwise.
Crack Meridian's
Especially if they
controls
send
first,
press copies
we'll make
out,
sure
they
the
can't keep
Archon
press on
can't use it.
NDA. The moment they send out press copies for review, it's over. That's it.
Something, either one of the press is gonna leak it because it's not real press, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
someone else is gonna get a hold of one.
It always happens. And it can even get data mined from someone in the press.
Right.
Because it's Smash.
I have
We're
to
restoring
check on something
operations to
because
the city.
dog's crying.
This is how it's supposed to be.
That's okay, Gord Fox. I was sleeping before the stream, but I was doing a lot of
This
work
organism
today.
appears to be held in stasis
A lot of outside work.
Data I can find refers to a plant
But the yard is
type,
looking nice,
a
so.
blueprint.
Huh. Genetic experiment.
I'm glad our line cut off. Oh look, it's our favorite enemy to fight. Oh look, it's more of our favorite enemies to Oh wait, no, wrong one. Ah, shit.
This is looking ugly. We're in trouble here. Can't hold out much longer.
Well, we're perfectly fine.
Come on, really?
Damn it. Oh, good, that still reached. This one will work. Oh, never mind, it won't work. Nice, good shit, someone. Where'd it go? I should have went engineer. Oh good, we're level 30. Shit, I might be able to craft that stuff I wanted to craft. That'd be awesome.
All clear.
I can't believe this game's volume. This game's volume is so... Did something change? Like, did the audio dynamic thing get narrow? It's still narrow. It's so weird. And I mean, it's really just sound effects, so if I, like, put that down, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the music will still be as loud. I put that there. And dialogue will still be legible. Legible? Speaking of legible, when Popcorn gets back.
Oh.
I was going
okay.
to talk about the Dark Souls thing. It's open network test.
Test or something?
Yeah.
I heard something about that.
I thought it was kind of scummy that coincidentally they delayed the Dark Souls open network test and it comes back a week after they start the paid online. No, the week of starting paid online. I think that's really suspicious.
That is weird.
But also, it's looking like Dark Souls Remastered on Switch is not Dark Souls Remastered, but just a vanilla port of the original game.
Both to reach Meridian's core.
With none of the graphic changes or quality of life changes, the small ones they made at all.
Well, this is the game they said that they had running on a Switch a year and a half ago, isn't it?
They did, yeah, and the press was saying it ran perfectly fine, docked and undocked, and like a solid 30.
This city is enormous.
That's not happening. The game's not a solid 30 at all, as we're now finding out.
Does it have something to do with it trying to like always be online or something? Or...
I think it was, maybe it is, but I mean it could just be the press also lied. But always online might in fact be something that affects it.
Are you saying fake news?
You're saying journalists lie? Oh shit, I died. No, I fell.
Why would the press lie?
Yeah, I don't get it. They
had a different build.
Because they were at trade shows, I think. Yeah, a different build might be it. They were at trade shows and shit.
But if that was the case, how would it get progressively worse?
And it's just not a solid frame rate at all. Frame rate stutters. The
And you
audio
said
quality is awful. This
You
fucking
said
game.
that's also docked.
Yeah, it's actually the audio quality gets worse
really strange.
when undocked, but it is really bad docked.
The hell?
It's really poor audio quality. Graphic effects, like they changed particle effects and lighting in the remastered version, and those changes just are not there.
That's shady.
Yeah.
That's shady as fuck.
Apparently, though, I don't think it... Oh, shit, I saved myself. That was... Okay, well... Oh my god, I can't believe that. Hey! Whoa! No! 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 Please! Please! What's happening? I can't die from this. I actually can't die from this. I promise I'm doing everything I can to get out of this.
Mass Effect Andromeda is a great Mass Effect game, guys, by the way.
I'm getting experience at least.
Critically acclaimed.
I can't get out of this.
Do you have a quick save that you can quick load?
No, I want to get out of this though. I feel like I could. Damn it! Why can't I? How is this happening? Please.
Really BioWare's finest work.
I was saying they're at trade shows, so they really they can't even be on like something like where From Software told them you have to say that runs fine, because it's at trade shows. They could just walk in and play it as press.
Public.
Wait, what? I can't pause the game. Because when I pause the game, she falls.
Is there a keybind to quick load?
Okay, here we go. I got it. Load latest save. It should be the autosave. Fuck my life. Twitch isn't making a clip. Can you make a marker? I think if you type in the chat /marker, it'll put a marker and we can make a clip later. Did the enemies despawn? Oh wow, that despawned the enemies. Alright, well that worked out.
The stream marker at 44 minutes 28.
Nope, that despawned the enemies. Alright.
Nice.
There's a few enemies here, but they don't matter. Let's go. Don't have permission? Oh, I thought anyone could make markers.
No idea. That looks like
I made one, so.
No! No, this is the beginning of the mission, isn't it? No, we're going up. Okay, we're leaving. Oh, I got scared. Whew. The buttons are also reversed. You know how, like, you know, A is the bottom button, the bottom face button?
This is it.
But on Nintendo, and Nintendo was first, so originally, you know, B, where B is on an Xbox controller is A. From Soft or whoever did it didn't reverse the buttons, so B is still the confirm button. And A is the back button. And thus Y and X are also backwards.
Jesus.
That's how lazy the port goes. On undocked, small text is completely illegible. It's like how it looks when you like have a game that's like a really small resolution and you make it full screen.
Connection lost. Meridian.
And you just can't read the text. Yeah.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore
Bandai,
systems like
what the
we
hell
did
you
before?
doing? Bandai and From Software.
But they are searching
Yeah.
for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
Whoever was in charge of the Switch
What do you
version.
mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found
Ah,
something.
what was that sound?
Dark Souls, everyone's gonna buy it anyway.
Translating. Final administrator log. The
They've
opposition's
already
weapon may
pre-ordered.
cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need
rowboat. I can tell you in a little bit.
Which will remain here to draw fire.
I'm pretty sure I can find the chat
Nothing
history and
else
see.
matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal. End of log.
I can't alt tab out though because if I do, it'll mute the game.
Archon was wrong. This isn't Meridian. Meridian is gone.
Big
But
plot
it said
twist.
they could return. Can't we find it?
Was it a good plot
They're going to
twist?
bring the tower down.
Not really. I mean, it was kind of alright.
Get ready. We're getting out of here. Sam, find me another exit away from the Ked.
There is no other exit, Pathfinder. However, the Remnant City is not without defenses, and this is its central command.
That face.
Remnant defenses. Of course. Use them against the Ked.
They're privately messaging me. Gord. That's all it is.
Sam, now.
Oof, though that lip. That blip sound was the DM. I didn't know TC did that. The Twitch client I use. Twitch chat client.
Oh.
I can mute that, but right now I can't.
So, backtracking a little bit. Capcom.
Yeah.
Didn't Capcom Vancouver just close earlier this week as well?
Yeah, I talked about that the other day, yeah.
Watch your backs.
They were in charge of Dead Rising and another game I forget about.
Gunfire.
Oh, Puzzle
I
Fighter.
could
They were in
see-
charge of Puzzle Fighter.
The mobile game?
Yes.
Oh.
So they're
Trying
gone.
to see why they closed down.
Yeah. They weren't doing much, and Capcom didn't have like a change in CEO. They just changed the one business division, dude, and took Ono out. And for some reason, that's led to everything in Capcom going right.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, Ono was just in charge of fighting games, and yeah, he kicked him out, and everything's going swell now.
I just wanted to bring it up because, and I'll try not to come across as like heartless or anything like that, because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just thinking about it a different way. But Vancouver, Dead Rising 4 was not good at all. And with this recent Telltale thing too, everyone's like, oh, I hope everyone gets on their feet and stuff. And it's nice messages and everything like that. But my whole thinking is like, but who on these teams are fucking up so hard that these closures happen to begin with?
It's usually corporate.
Because, but at the same time,
No, it's usually corporate.
who-
Corporate making the decisions, and whoever's in charge of the directing.
But they have writers and stuff like that, so unless they had, say, with all, let's say with Telltale, and I don't know how they're structured, they had 5 writers, and they split 5 writers between their 10 games, and so they were really stretching them thin.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would understand why some of the writing in those games are just meaningless, bad, mediocre, whatever. But if you have dedicated teams writing and it's still garbage, wouldn't that be the fault of the employee?
I mean, I still don't.
I'm not saying that.
No, you're really being heartless.
I'm not. No,
You
no,
may-
no, no. But
you
I'm
may
saying,
wanna-
like, if someone's bad at their job,
Then they
isn't
don't
it their
deserve
fault?
income or living. Or healthcare.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that depending on the individual, is it maybe they should go into another field if they're struggling that hard, you know? I'm not saying, oh, these people don't deserve any type of job or anything. I'm just saying, if something's constantly going wrong, wouldn't you want to fix that problem?
Yeah, but the problem isn't just the writing.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible.
No, I know.
The entire city.
I was giving an example with writing because specifically with Telltale, that's the main pull for their games, because otherwise they're just fairly simple point and click adventure title.
They got the ass
you know?
kicking they needed.
Yeah,
And
it's
delivered by
a very
that
incredibly black and white way of
cinematic,
looking at
I
it.
guess.
It's a very black and white way of looking at it. We don't know anything about how they live, how they write, their conditions.
No,
This isn't Meridian.
right, they could also,
Or at
because
least
they're
not all of it.
specifically with Telltale,
Hard to
there's also
explain.
The past
words
project
of
they worked on.
everyone's being overworked. There could have been financial
gone.
just
We shouldn't just
mismanagement,
know
so
that
they
point
didn't
of
have
where
the
it went.
funds to do everything they needed. There's a ton of different factors, of course.
It would take countless
I
years
was
to
just
determine
looking
its
at
current
it from
location.
the other perspective, that what if that is one of the potential issues?
If it takes years, then it takes years.
And then it's really
'Cause I'm
ignorant.
not-
Relying on me.
People relying on us is
Like you're intentionally
can't take
blocking
forever.
out more information so
Sam,
that it
you
can be
see
black and
anything else
white.
in here? Any kind of data that could be a clue.
No, I'm not trying to
Nothing
block
will
out
make you
any
feel this,
information. I'm
Pathfinder,
saying, what if
but
that
I
was
will
the
continue my
case?
investigations.
I'm asking.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look.
I don't get the
'Cause
intent of asking.
the instant assumption is always that, oh, they're just
I was
unlucky,
actually
you
hoping
know?
one of you might continue the thought.
I think that's just what people
Okay,
say,
well,
and you're
we're
reading
ready.
too much into it.
But we kicked the cat out of a major stronghold.
I
That's
could
huge.
be. I could
That
100%
just
be
means we
reading
need to
too much
push
into it.
forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian, the real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to
Now
take
it's been
work,
an hour, and we're
and it's going to take all of us.
pretty sure at the actual final mission coming up.
Hell yeah. Did that romance scene ever pop up?
It's supposed to happen after this.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
Just get to the point. We both know what you're going to say.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Fuck off,
We know
Tan.
you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder.
Ooh,
We
let me
should have
hear
trusted
that
your
back.
instincts. You have proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder.
That's
I
right.
have never been so glad to be wrong.
I knew you guys would come
Oh,
around
jeez.
eventually.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian.
Rider about to
The
ascend.
initiative stands ready to provide whatever support you need.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you.
That's
I
nice,
think
Suvi.
I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
Oh, that's actually relevant. You've gained 1 cryopod point. Excellent.
You seem tired.
Great.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the data we received from
Isn't
the
that
remnant city.
fantastic? Did it say I had 6 total? Because I only have 5 total. Oh, next level is 6, I guess. That's a lame way of looking at it.
It's a lot.
Alright. 20 points. Hella. Let's get more biotics, honestly. Yeah, more shields, definitely. Shield regen. Now let's get more. Definitely. Power damage, recharge, speed, maybe. But they do so little damage, so maybe that's what I want. Because I don't have anything else compensating the damage of biotics. Do that and that. And can I upgrade charge? I want to upgrade Nova. do more damage. Because that range is already pretty sick. Alright, that's good. And that upgrades our Vanguard profile to do more. I think it's time for Cora and Vetra to get their next upgrades. Shield restored on kill? Why don't I have that? I'm probably gonna want armor. That's pretty good. Shields, health regen, melee damage, why? That's a waste. Huh? What? What's the difference? Oh, Vetra takes less damage not in cover, takes less damage in cover. Interesting. Okay. Oh, really? Is this a better one? Oh, it's a actual sniping one. I'll let that go. Let me just see if I can make any of the things that I was closed off from. Well, I mean, there's no point to the N7 armor, because I can't... Oh, I could. Well, I can't make those new pieces anyways. That was the only one. I made this pistol, but I still can't. Oh, it's a common one? Never mind. Faster rate of fire and everything, because this is not a burst. Nah, I'm happy with the burst one. Still can't make the pistol I want.
Look, do you have the N7 armor yet?
No, we can't. We don't have the supplies to make it. We don't have the copper to make it. Of all resources,
God,
we're
there's
lacking
an
copper.
entire crafting system in this.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fully fledged.
Yeah, and it's as confusing as it looks.
Because
you have to make the blueprints, and then you gotta, then you gotta develop them.
So 2 crafting systems.
I'm gonna make one of these sniper rifles. This one. Photic damage, mod slots. Make it a grenade sniper rifle. I don't want any of these. Those would be a waste. I think that was most of my useful supplies was used on that one weapon alone. This is what I mean. This helmet's fucking stupid. This helmet's stupid. Same one. That one's also really, really dumb. And then the rest are just N7 or Pathfinder. For every $5 donation, we craft another one. No. If it used the right eye. Yeah, if it used the right eye goggle and put it on both sides, it'd be fine. But it uses the stupid light one. On the one. It looks dumb. Nope. No, that's it. That's about all we got going in.
You got this.
You have new email at
You
your
got your
terminal,
crew.
Pathfinder.
Oh, we got email too.
Extremely quick thinking for a human.
We got, oh Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, I don't care. Don't care. Liam, I really don't care. Hey, Kyle,
I've always
trying
thought
to
about this,
address-
especially when it comes to
So
science fiction game. What comes after the internet?
Internet 2. Hey kid, have you ever played Fire-Breathing Thresher Maw of Doom? Heck of a game. Vetra somehow scared me up a copy? Oh. Scared.
Like
that's scared. Somehow scared me up a copy? Whatever.
But no, I was curious because it's like you said, mail. I always think about this type of stuff. So is it just an expanded internet that just keeps
The
evolving on
NeoNet.
top of itself, or is it something that just someone else created and that's why it works the way it works? But like you could just say, oh, internet's just wireless now and it spans galaxies because that's how it's now built, and
But
there's
it'll-
still
yeah,
huge
it's still-
databases and
It's still fundamentally literally the same. The internet fundamentally is just a connection between computers, and that's it.
all right, so it would just technically still be an internet on a larger scale.
Yeah.
Because I was just
The
always curious,
NeoNet.
like if it's called, if that would be called something different, or if it somehow functions differently, where it would be a separate system, I guess you could call it, whatever. It's no longer. We've gone from like radio to TV to telephones, TV.
Oh shit,
internet.
did we not? Oh man, we don't have the movie scene.
Sure, if it went beyond that.
We don't get the movie night scene
Movie
because
scene?
of Liam's thing. I guess that's the difference.
There's a movie scene in this game?
Yeah, you have a movie night.
$60 purchase right there.
You have a movie night together, and it goes terribly. Well, you all sit
Aw.
around a couch, and that's what Liam's fucking loyalty mission's about. Oh well.
What movie do they watch?
I don't remember what you choose. I think you have a choice.
Hey,
Aw,
Ryder, you
damn.
busy? I've got a surprise for you.
Oh boy, a surprise. Okay, not even a choice. Let's go.
I hope the choice was between Need for
Sorry,
Speed and
this way.
Assassin's Creed. Because that would mean it turns out poorly, just like you said, no matter what.
Can I open my eyes now?
Okay, just a little more. Good.
Oh shit, an ambush. It's burnt.
Surprise.
Vetra, it's... Jeez, her fucking face. It's not branching, so who cares?
This is wonderful.
I tried. It wasn't easy to get all this together.
It's
but
wonderful that she tried.
You're worth it. I made it for you myself. It's steak. Cow.
Earth cow?
It just said cow on the packet. Does it matter?
I'm sure it's fine.
Delicious. I love cow. I'm going to take time to savor this.
Well, just, I mean,
I
try.
have to be nice about it. I know I probably made it
Because you
wrong.
probably can't try.
Vetra, this is great, but you didn't have to.
I just wanted to do something special for you. As thanks. This journey has taken centuries. But we see the destination clearly now. Because of you. You care about my sister. You care about me. For me. Not because you can get something out of me. I love you. I just don't want to ruin it. I thought...
Just a hug? Whatever.
Nothing's
It still
ruined.
means a lot.
It would take a
You
lot
don't
to
appreciate the hug?
Really?
I mean, I guess that's the most they can do right now. Anything else would have been Spruce, I chose right, and I love you too.
Because I love you too.
She forgot the fork and knife.
I
oh, she must have.
Please, no more food.
No. I think you'll like this.
How did they get to the bedroom? Thought it'd be on the table. Was that it? Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you have Twitch mode enabled? Sounds like something they would have in this game so you don't get the hardcore scene.
Oh, what a fucking cop out. Oh my god. I don't understand. So it's just like PB you see way more of for some reason? Whatever. Okay, let me see about.
Wasn't that satisfying?
I mean, I had no expectations and it was still disappointing.
Better or worse than Mass Effect 3's ending?
The one where we die and get a game over is better. No, I'm trying to figure that out, Robo. Oh.
Okay, Gord Fox. They probably did some other method where it's not like really creepy. It's just probably something that's wet squishing against a wall. Who knows?
Yeah, but look up the PB one. The PB one's fucking detailed.
Yeah, but that's because people like Liara. I mean PB.
No one likes PB. She's literally the worst.
Yeah, but they like that species. I already forget the name of the species.
Robo, it was probably during E3, and you said something really edgy. That's a guess. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was, but all the most times we banned people is from really edgy, lame shit during E3 streams. But that's all I could guess, and that probably might not have even been it, so I don't know. It could have been an accident, too. Because I know I've also done it on accident.
Just the person I wanted to see.
There's just been a frustration moment too at some point, one of us.
Because during E3, where I was also streaming it, not this E3, but the one before it, at the same time as streaming it on one monitor, I also had to manage chat alone.
And E3's where we have the largest audience we normally have, so people all can always get a bit crazy during it.
And a lot of people in the call just talking in my ear. So, yeah. Either that or just something edgy.
Things.
But yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's really smart, Suvi.
The scourge is the sea, moving objects around.
It's not a precise analogy, of
But
course.
it's all fixed
It
now.
illustrates the point.
Dr. Atwell's suggestion may indeed be our best chance at finding Meridian. The more we know about the scourge, the better we can predict how it affects the things it comes in contact with.
We'll need better data. Probes for the scourge and Garen star charts.
Cora, what do you
The
know?
initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
Gord Fox, you've gotten pretty close.
I can compare that to Helios at present.
Gotten pretty
It'll give us
close.
numbers, but
I remember sometimes.
Sam, what exactly do we need
I
right
really
now?
don't.
Readings from within the scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected,
But we don't
we'll
gotta
need
worry about
initiative
that.
resources for mining and
No,
analysis.
it's not a big deal because nothing did come out of it.
Once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate Meridian's path.
Okay, finally. Hope this works, golly.
Well, sounds like a fine plan. I guess we won't know for sure unless we give it a shot.
That's the name of the race, so
Everyone's
sorry.
counting on us. Let's bring
Oh,
it
yeah.
I could not remember it for the life of me.
Didn't get a sex scene because they didn't want to have to come up with... Was there... There was details in... 2 and... the other ones, wasn't there? With Garrus? I don't
Was
remember... I mean, I didn't watch them. I thought there was, though. I swore I've seen... screen caps
can
where he doesn't
only-
have like the armor on.
Didn't you only romance Garrus in 3 though? Could you do it in 2?
So it might have been. It might have been in 3. I think you
'Cause I
could
know in
romance
1
him
that
in.
wasn't an option.
Then maybe it was just 3 or 2.
Well, if it was in 2, it was also in 3. I'm just trying to remember if it was in 2.
Also,
Like,
why is everything marked?
don't remember.
Oh, I think we're just probing and doing whatever.
But even then, I don't know what they got into with 3.
I'm picking up something.
Look, Mass Effect Andromeda that only keeps giving, but what they're giving was disappointment. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah. And Anthem is its replacement. Little bug flying around.
And Anthem is, oh god, I don't want to think about Anthem.
Yep.
Like, Destiny 2 just got its recent expansion, and I haven't heard that it's improved very much with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a similar thing to
it's also
Destiny.
only been like a week, but
where at the end of its lifespan, it'll probably be fine to play. When it's like
And then they'll release
$10 and then
Anthem 2.
it's $30 for everything. But I mean, with Anthem, yeah, it's probably gonna be the same situation. It's just the gameplay will be more interesting at the very least.
But it's also under EA, so you don't.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's just a mess.
And Mass Effect died for it.
And Mass Effect died for it, and they keep saying, well, you could play this game single player. Yeah, maybe we can, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
Is the story actually going to be fully fledged? We're playing it single player makes sense? Is it going to be engaging enough?
They compared it to Final Fantasy XIV, and how it does storytelling, which works, but I don't know how much maybe they know. In like Final Fantasy XIV, it's canon how the Warrior of Light, your character, like, becomes multiple people. But also, like, it's a Final Fantasy game, and the answer to literally everything is the Aether and crystals. And you know, it has that bullshit answer, like all Final Fantasies do, but like it has a canon reason why it's like that. I don't think Anthem may have a reason like that.
Or in the case of like World of Warcraft, everyone's just a champion of Azeroth. But in reality, because of how it actually works, you're really just mercenaries, but they don't call you that.
Yeah.
But you're literally getting paid to do shit, so you're basically a mercenary.
The Evolve game night.
But that's always hard in MMO-like games, where you try to make your character canon.
Yeah.
And however the Scourge fits in, pardon my Martian.
Speaking of game nights, though, next Saturday will be open beta for Soul Calibur 6, so we can totally do a night of that with anyone on PS4.
Seems busy up here. Did I get what we needed?
And that's where you lost me.
Something, all right?
Yep.
The key to it all in here.
Well,
as long as they don't
have an open beta.
As long as they don't have their own service and sell 300,000 copies, it'll probably be fine on PC.
Does that game come out later this year or early next?
In like 3 weeks.
The heart of the Vault Network.
Oh, okay. Much sooner than I thought.
Yeah, that's why they announced
I didn't realize it was that far long.
Pre-order character, because the game's gone gold already, so.
Oh, okay. I heard with Dragon Ball they finally revealed Android 17 officially, so now we're out of leak.
Yeah.
But they did have a nice surprise that I wasn't
well.
expecting. They drop next week? Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, 17 is next week. Yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
Yep.
I gotta play another one of those raid battles when those show up too.
So anyone into fighting games, it's a packed weekend of Soul Calibur and fighters.
But fighters, they were able to keep the most important thing under wraps. And that's Halloween stuff.
Oh, great.
Halloween stuff and Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm gonna have a little mummified Goku or whatever that was. Maybe it was Frieza. I don't remember. I saw an image and I was super happy.
You may, mission confirmation. Do you wish to, you may continue exploring Helios before or after the main story concludes. You wish to embark on Meridian now. Let's do it.
But
We've done everything we
now-
needed to do. We're ready to finish this.
Now I gotta hear about a second season for Dragon Ball Fighters. I need to hear about it.
Yeah.
Game better not be dead.
No, it ain't. It ain't like how long Tekken takes. I was thinking about how long Monster Hunter takes to put out content. It's really slow for a Monster Hunter game, despite being their best-selling game. But it has to be Monster Hunter's new engine, and they have to do literally everything from scratch.
And that was my thing is, like, I know Dragon Ball Fighters was a financial success, very clearly. But I know player base was dwindling on PC, which was to be expected. And I don't know how it is on console.
The console probably always had the server space for it, so I'm pretty sure it's still really high.
I just wasn't sure, like, if it's dropping, or if it's staying average, or if it's constantly... Well, I doubt it's growing, but an average player base, maybe it's growing. So I would just hope that second, maybe even a third season pass is, of course, on the table. It's not even a question. They're going to keep supporting it because it's a good fighting game that they can rely on.
I think we'll have anything spooky for Go to Deadcast next month. Oh, just you wait, but the answer is no.
Huh.
I don't know what Rave's plan is. And my plan is Bloodstained. And that game's just awesome. The Curse of the Moon.
The Castlevania thing?
Yeah, Curse of the Moon is the game that Inti Creates put out for it. That was like $10. And it's based off the NES Castlevania games. Not the main Bloodstained game.
Right, the little spin-off.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
I haven't really been thinking about Halloween type stuff. I'd have to give that a little bit more thought.
Feels great atmosphere. Yeah. It has something.
I really don't want to do Death Road to Canada again, because while that game's fun, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, and I would have waited on like doing Symphony of the Night, but I really wanted to do Symphony of the Night. So I've already done that. I'll do Bloodstained when that comes out, though.
It's right there.
Yeah. This one was dope. Yeah, it was. It was great.
All relevant data is queued for uplink.
Right. Let's find a path.
Remnant ships have lifted off. They're following the override vector.
The Scourge is moving, but they're getting through to something.
Meridian, Pathfinder.
Oh, they found it.
It looks constructed.
Data's strange. It's saying it's hollow.
A self-contained seed world. It is the heart of the Vault network, and when reactivated, every connected planet will be affected. It is the means to make Helios a home, Pathfinder.
We all did this. I did it alone.
This great moment, for which I only take partial credit, was a long time coming.
Congratulations, Pathfinder.
Thank you. Mysterious voice in our heads.
A great day for us all.
Oh, it's just in Ryder's head.
What is going on?
I believed you a fitting rival, but you are a false thing, a lie. Once I saw what made you special, your connection.
How fantastic that my friends are emoting, but they aren't moving. Ooh.
I let you find Meridian, and now I'll use your SAM to weaponize it. All Helios will
My
be
dog,
exalted,
that's the second time now that he's
one by
decided to
one,
go to
worlds will die.
the staircase and cry. And normally,
All I need to
fun
start is
fact,
an implant
our
like
cat's
yours.
been pooping downstairs because she's terrified of the puppy.
I know
That's why he'd cry, because he smells it.
another reason to
But that
take
wasn't the
my
case.
memory.
And no one opened the garage. So I have no idea what he's crying about.
Fall to darkness, Pathfinder. You are almost worthy.
So, hear me out on this. I know it's a wild plot point. I know it's a bit out there. It might, but what if technology turned on us?
Get everyone to the med bay. Hold there. What the hell is happening? I have no
Again.
Hello, Scott.
Oh, here's Scott. Oh yeah, this is also the other part relevant for your sibling.
I mean, every fucking sci-fi thing out there?
That's why I love Nier Automata, because it's different.
Brave and different.
It's so
okay, well, Nier Automata.
I love Nier.
Okay.
But every other sci-fi thing, and they just do it again in this game.
Scott, please. Proceed to depot
Like, there's following a trope and actually having something unique to it, and then there's following a trope.
I need something.
So this is what you do: is during this last segment of the game, you play as your sibling.
Why?
Because Sam has been hijacked on the main rider, but not on the sibling.
Hostiles are ahead, Scott. Be ready.
Oh.
And we have to
I
go
guess
save
that
them
could be
now.
Kinda...
I am sorry I
I
can't
don't
help you
know.
find
And we have to
Sounds
overwrite it from here since Sam is set up here on the Nexus. Or rather on
Why'd
the
Sam turn
human
on you?
Pathfinder thingy. Because the villain hijacked it. From the very beginning of the game, the Archon saw Alec Ryder, what he did to the thing on that first planet, on Habitat 7, and was able to figure everything out. Oh yeah, there was the other times Ryder's been scanned. When she was held up in a force field and Sam was forced to kill her and then bring her back to life in that moment to get her out of it. But during that, the Archon scanned her, and so he's just been the Archon's been fascinated with Sam AI and figuring out the entire game.
I guess it's kind of cool, but it sounds really dumb.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't remember what happens with Sam, but yeah, the aliens are like, oh, that AI is really cool. And all the humans are like, no, Alec, you can't build an AI like that. Well, we got this far on the same AI, so...
Were there any, like, hints that it may have been hijacked throughout the game?
No.
Like, really subtle hints?
Nope.
That would have made it kind of clever then. Like, all of a sudden your thing just starts glitching out a tiny bit. It's like, oh, sorry.
No, just in that moment where he was waiting. He didn't want us to come onto it, but that is still something that why didn't Sam notice if he's so smart, huh?
Seems kind of ham-fisted then.
Why didn't Sam notice his thing was being controlled or hijacked?
Right.
Even if they didn't do anything, he didn't notice any intruder or backdoor entrance.
Right, it should have been instantly alerted or something. I don't know. It seems like it's too complex of a system to not be aware of when something's different.
With how smart they try to convey the Sam AI is, yeah. And what's the moral here? Don't rely on AIs, children.
Less games need to go for plot twists. Everything's a plot twist now, in movies and games. And while I like plot twists, when everything's a plot twist, it gets boring, and you're expecting something to happen.
Oh yeah, that's like remember that. That is the fourth, maybe third scene with Captain Dunn. Just remember that. Anyways, moving on.
Like, how do you feel about it?
Mass Effect 1 had the best solid story in itself. And it had a twist, but it wasn't the ending twist. And you could see it coming a fucking mile away.
And it probably alerts the Archon.
It was
in general.
It's Mass Effect 1's theme wasn't like they had this technology and it turned on them. It was still a solid story just based in a sci-fi world, and it was a lot better.
Yeah.
And it was more refreshing.
But in general, though, how do you feel right now about just plot twists being everywhere?
I mean, it's okay. What are you gonna... I mean... Predictable stories are fine if they're well executed, but...
Yeah.
I don't mind
agree.
twists.
I was just wondering if you've with the pattern that it's everywhere now, if you've been getting tired of everything needing to be a plot twist, or most of the time it does flow well with the story anyway. So it's
no,
like,
I think
pretty neat.
maybe Yakuza desensitized it to me because Yakuza, at least with Zero, is just plot twist after plot twist after plot twist every fucking hour.
Wait, Sam's.
Because
but Yakuza has a fantastic crime drama story.
The last plot twist that I was legitimately like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen was, surprisingly enough, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing about, like, what's great about it in Yakuza is you never fucking know what the fuck is gonna happen next. It's a fucking roller coaster of a ride all the way through it, and Zero and the 6 are like that. Because they learned how to, they were at their prime with storytelling. And they learned how to just keep up the pacing and plot twists and keeping you on your feet with every fucking step. Weird pacing, but still.
But like, with every other plot twist type thing, it's like, oh, okay, now that makes sense. And I'm not really necessarily surprised that it happened. I was just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah. And most of the time there is foreshadowing, and you watch it back and you're like, oh yeah, they were totally alluding to this anyways.
Yeah. Like, they did that in Spider-Man Homecoming as well, but it was just kind of like, it was still just something you didn't really think about, I guess. Even though you were trying to maybe look for some type of plot twist in that movie, it's just one thing that never crossed my mind.
When you program machines to start building machines, so you'll start losing control. Yeah. And Nier is very, very, very rudimentary in that, though still a lot bigger of a picture, but yeah. When I played before, I gave up. I really liked the Remnant weapons and armor design. Faceless, sleek, nanotech looking stuff. Could do without the neon energy line stuff. Yeah, yeah. The aesthetic's fine.
Nice to see you too. News on the
With the Remnant, the Archon's really ugly. And I don't remember what the Archon, or the Remnant
We need a plan.
Stop ship, kill
armor looks like. Not Archon, but Ket. Ket armor is fucking ugly. Ket are so ugly. And so is Jaal.
Maybe we're outgunned, but there's always a way. There's a way.
Well, we've seen everyone's ugly.
Not the Remnant designs.
The Hyperion, that's how many thousand hostages?
How many worlds does he destroy if we don't move?
And how many do we save if we get ourselves killed?
Well, we have to do something, right?
I know, but the Tempest is one ship.
Like I've said, like the Jaal's race, they all look like fucking Ked Pander's characters. And just Google that and you'll see what I'm talking about. Ken Panders. It's like an antithesis to the ending of Mass Effect 3, where, I mean, Mass Effect 3 doesn't matter here, but...
Can you keep that up? Have them fight for us?
Ked are tough, but Remnant hit hard.
The promise of that could inspire others to join in, across the cluster.
We have a for real shot at this.
Rally the troops for a last stand.
I just pulled a front line out of thin air. With all our friends supporting that, we can beat the Archon. It'll be enough.
Why'd you make me look that up? Healy is to kick its ass, commit. We outthink them. Pull out the call for allies, so yes, 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 and yes.
Is this where I give a speech? Ask you to die for me?
Good
No,
response.
Wait, what?
Shove the Remnant down the Archon's
That's not what...
throat,
Okay, whatever.
and maybe that buys us a chance. All of us. We get the whole cluster to pile on. Everyone in Helios has earned some fucking payback.
Ooh, damn! That's the second time Ryder has said fuck.
Rated M for mature. Oh, Speaking of ratings, I was half expecting the pull of Venom to be that it's rated R, but it did end up getting a PG-13 rating.
But I need to talk.
So I'm less
Maybe on the
interested.
bridge.
I guess as long
But I
as it's not a... I mean, Deadpool needs R, but Venom, I guess it's okay.
It doesn't need R with Venom. I was just thinking that was gonna be the last marketing pull for it, was the surprise. Oh, it's rated R? Isn't
Yeah.
this supposed to be a Spider-Man IP? Wait a second, and then people would go see it. But no, they went with the PG-13.
Hi, Rita.
No. Offline. We need all systems committed.
Have I ever?
Let me research.
Offline. We need all systems committed.
Oh, wow. So what's the point of this? Why'd it put me back in the ship before we actually go on the final mission? If I can't do anything. I don't want to talk to any of these characters. Oh wait, Vetra wanted me to talk because she's here.
I think the better question, Gord Fox, is there a rating outside of PG-13 and rated R? Because I rarely see PG or G anymore. Or I
Yeah.
guess maybe more G than PG. PG is like every kid's film. But how many do you see of just G now?
Yeah, it's a really hard rating to get. And like, you know, some stories like Disney does family movies. They don't do children's movies.
Mm-hmm. So they always have PG or PG-13.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to change soon. They probably just won't put the Disney logo on it. But, because I don't know if you heard, Kevin Feige, he's going to be at the head of X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool. So, but they did say that Deadpool's keeping its current, like, way of going because it's been working. So I imagine they just won't attach Disney logo to it. You're not going to see the castle.
Did we really
You'll see
pass
Marvel,
Vetra?
maybe Fox.
Where the fuck is Vetra? Said on the bridge. There is a bridge. Is the bridge not the bridge? Guys, what's the bridge of a ship?
Look for some rope and planks.
I thought the bridge would be the bridge. See Dr. Doom. I want to see Dr. Doom so that in the next Marvel vs. Capcom they can have Doom in it.
I wonder how they're going to implement, like, Fantastic Four and X-Men and stuff.
That won't
Deadpool
happen.
they probably won't do unless it's literally, like, sometimes he'll just make a cameo and not say much. But you never know.
Yeah.
Because it would be kind of cool to see, like, Spider-Man and Deadpool in the same place. But X-Men, like, most of their stuff always happens, like, in the 30s or 40s to begin with, doesn't it? So to introduce them retroactively would be really hard unless it's just a newer mutants. It's not
where
gonna
it's
be
controlled from?
Professor X or Magneto or anything like that.
I wasn't sure if it wanted me to go into the thing. Okay, I'm not supposed to be able to fall off that. You're not supposed to be able to jump off the bridge. There's supposed to be barriers keeping you from doing that, so I don't know where they went. But that's kind of funny.
But Fantastic Four, I imagine it would be pretty easy to implement if they wanted to.
Deadpool cameo where the joke is he keeps getting cut off before he can finish a swear word. How about just cut him?
I was thinking that every so often he gets his own standalone movie, and then this is a little depressing to think about it, but kind of funny. Like once Stan Lee passes, because he's old. He's old. You just make Deadpool the new cameo, the new cameo guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got people
It would
standing by and Sid's
with
coordinating things on that end. Feeling good about this.
What do you call it? With what they do,
The crew's
you know.
locked and loaded. I
Yeah.
just need to know that you're holding up okay.
But I remember actually reading that they already recorded like
I made it this far.
Stan
I had
Lee's
to.
cameos like 5 years in advance now.
Gave me the
Yeah.
strength to do it.
You gave me
And that's the
strength.
only reason why I
And
brought
I'm
it
not
up, because
going anywhere.
I heard people talking about that already, how they've done it. They've already done it.
Yeah. 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 I mean, he could say, he can get away with a lot. He just can't say fuck. I think fuck is the only word he can't
Literally
say.
just can't say fuck. They've said, literally Infinity War alone, they've said douchebag, they've said ass.
And shit.
I think they've
Plenty
said
of times.
shit. Yeah.
It's
said
just,
hell.
just fuck.
It's literally the word fuck. And even with fuck now, you can get away with one time in a PG-13 movie.
But you can get away with syllable too. Just fuck counts.
They did do that with Samuel L. Jackson at the end of Infinity War.
Yeah.
They did do that. Oh, they got close. Almost, Disney. Almost.
No, don't CG Stanley.
Said motherfuck, and then spoilers.
You continue to defy your limitations.
Sorry. No, they're not. After Rogue One, no chance of a CG Stanley. They won't do it. One, because this is weird. Two, because of backlash.
We're ending this, and you're not just fighting me.
That is a waste.
Because that's still
He wants to
off-putting
exalt
about Rogue
everyone.
One.
If Helios doesn't submit, he'll destroy entire planets.
Scott Ryder, you do not know what exaltation is.
Still command, Remnant, but that began with the Sam.
No, he probably does. He had plenty of time to read up.
I no longer need you, Pathfinder, but since you insist on interfering, I'll give you my full attention.
CGing Leia in. I'm pretty sure it's flashbacks.
Man, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with the next Star Wars movie after Last Jedi, let's be honest.
Yeah. And Solo.
And Solo.
Which
People
was
keep-
like as a movie it's whatever, but because of its numbers.
Right. Financially, it was just
Rock in a hard place, Ryder.
and production.
The Scourge or the Ket?
The Scourge.
It's just unfortunate. I keep hearing people trying to defend Solo, though that's not bad. But then they go on to say, this scene really reminded me of this in A New Hope or whatever. And it's like, well, that's exactly why I've heard it's not that great, because it's literally doing what
I
Rogue
just
One did.
realized the Remnant are pulling our best chance of winning this. Never
So,
mind. Just
I don't know.
getting
It'll
close
hit
and trust
Netflix
me.
later this
Time
year.
the Scourge
That's when I'll
worked
give it
for
a
us.
shot. But I don't know what to think of Episode 9. Like, I'm probably gonna see it just because it's gonna end that trilogy, just to know like what happens.
Yeah, how it's
But
it would be pretty impressive if they could bring it back, honestly.
well, and what I'm thinking is that's exactly what they're gonna do in theory. Is that, oh, this redeemed The Last Jedi. It's gonna be the same thing that they said with Episode 7. This redeemed the prequels. They just do basic shit.
Oh, she said fuck 3 times now.
They're gonna do another soft reboot. Snoke didn't actually die, guys. That was his clone, because Clone Wars. Remember Clone Wars, guys? Remember clones?
It was actually Jar Jar.
It was actually Jar Jar, guys. You remember Jar Jar? This redeemed the prequels. It's like, I've already heard news of like, oh, they're casting Rey's dad. It's gonna be one of these 3 folks.
Oh yeah, every time they make a cast announcement, it's like, is this Rey's dad?
Yeah, you've seen those too?
Yeah.
It's like, I understand that they don't want it to be Luke or whatever. It's actually, that's one of the things I took away from Last Jedi as being pretty decent. It's like, oh, her parentage doesn't matter. The thing I didn't like is that her parentage didn't play into her character when she clearly cared about it so much throughout the last 2 movies.
Yeah.
Like, she just she cried for a minute and then moved on.
Yeah.
When it could have been, I've said it before, and this would have made it so much more of an interesting movie. It could have played into her rage and into her, what we already saw in that movie, her looking into the dark side as well, and teaming up with Kylo Ren at the end of that film, so we can see some crazy fucking dual Jedi Emperor shit.
I thought we really would have had like a super standard concept of a better villain that makes Ren look like a joke, and then the villain died like 10 minutes into a scene.
Yep.
It's such a fucking.
But the other thing is, with Last Jedi, they actually made me enjoy Ren the most.
Yeah, I want to focus on this mission because we've been doing literally everything in the game to make changes to this final mission.
Who's with you?
So.
The invitation was open.
They're
Unless you're refusing Kadara's help.
What? Sloane Kelly? How'd she get here? Oh shit. Oh shit, yeah, why would Sloane Kelly not be here? Because we helped Reese, or Reyes rather. I thought Reyes' decision was to not have Sloane, but I guess Reyes' side missions had nothing to do with that anyways. Okay, so we got a couple of the changes there.
Pathfinder? He's taken them.
Captain Dunn?
The core is lit up like Christmas, but Sam isn't talking. I think the Archon... Shit, I don't know what he did, but he has Scott. Whatever Meridian
Oh, that sucks.
He'll try to take it.
We're not giving up. Not when we're this close.
I can almost tell people what scene is different in the final mission if you don't get a good ending, quote unquote. I think at the end of this stretch. And it may even happen anyways, because I may have just missed something.
Starboard, all power.
Done. What is it? Done. Keep pushing. Go. That's not the Hyperion.
Say that again.
Getting close. Kendros, are you out of your mind?
He's right. Mix with the ground troops. The big ship can't fire on you.
Not sure we have a choice.
What the hell is that out there in the middle? Is that a plant? Yeah, it's just a plant. I thought it was... oh, it's still... I thought that was like a living plant. It's in such a random location.
Debris incoming.
Watch your heads. Structures ahead, Pathfinder, and major energy signals.
That's really cool. Sloane's here.
But that's got to be some kind of control.
There's that worm enemy that's the super boss that's around other planets. I guess when we saw it earlier last stream, that was two of them before together. That's really awesome. That's the second coolest thing about this game.
Have to fight through on foot. The Archon will not take Meridian. The Archon must be inside already. He'll use Scott to make Meridian.
Here we go. What do we use? Let's
Meridian
use
a weapon.
biotics.
We can't let that happen.
Since we upgraded them so much. Why didn't they add more weaponry to the buggy? Yeah, there are upgrades for the Nomad you can get. And there are some damaging ones, but not guns. Not guns or anything. It's a exploration vehicle.
Make the game too easy.
And not a military vehicle, which is really weird why we're using it then.
What? Aren't you a military person? You're not like an explorer.
No, Child Rider is basically an explorer. She's a researcher.
Oh, okay.
There, Alec Rider was the N7.
Got it. I just thought it was a military family type deal.
No, just Rider, or just Alec Rider.
Remember that.
But yeah, I mean, it is still supposed to be exploratory. We were not supposed to go to war here, but I mean,
I guess when you don't,
when
Sloane,
you're
going into
really
unknown territory, though, when you want to have some weaponry just in case.
Yeah, and
Even
one's
if it's
worth
something
it.
Like, even like what Robo just said.
And then again, why didn't we bring copper? Why the fuck did we not bring more copper? We can't make armor without copper. It's fucking copper. Why didn't we bring it?
Just take some from the ship.
Why would the ship be made out of copper? It would melt in Mass Effect Relay.
Fuck. Maybe that's why they couldn't take it. They couldn't store it safely without it melting.
Then that's really dumb that we seriously brought all of our Milky Way blueprints to another galaxy thinking it would all work out.
Why don't we have everything that we had back there?
Oh, but we do. And we can still translate the enemy's languages in nanoseconds.
Keep moving. We can't let them stop us. I think it's veering
God
off.
damn.
They're pretty grouped up over there. Was that just basic enemies? Okay.
It's all or nothing.
This is where the scene happens.
They have sex in the jungle?
No.
Damn. We never got that scene.
Yo, who's that? Oh shit. I don't remember him being there either. But I mean, he could have been easily, because he was literally just there and just showed him and then moved on. That is just the dude from the Nexus that helped us anyways, so. Or a sorry friend. Oh no, no. That was the Turian Pathfinder, my bad.
Move inside, Pathfinder. We'll hold the line out here. Keep them off the Hyperion. You take this to the Archon.
Okay.
Pathfinder.
That was it. Okay, so a few things did change. In getting the Asari Pathfinder, getting the Turian Pathfinder, they showed up in that cutscene. Then I guess the worst possible ending in that scene right there is Captain Dunn dies.
Who's Captain Dunn?
Exactly. It's made a big deal too, like they take a second to grief and look down and a moment of silence. Captain Dunn had 5 scenes in the whole game. Less than 10 seconds each scene.
Choices matter even less than in Mass Effect 3.
Yes. And there will never be a sequel, so yeah, absolutely.
So disappointing.
Yeah,
I know it's the BioWare B team or C team or whatever, but still.
And I get it that they didn't want like the idea that it affects not our crew members but the people and cultures around our crew members kind of makes sense. But that's still not like a they didn't nail the impact of it.
That's not satisfying narratively, not the way they did it at least.
Yeah.
Just like, does it change the world around you enough, or?
No, it was just those shots.
Just, yeah, that's stupid then. Sorry. Well, it is what it is. It's stupid.
That's why we went out of our way to do it. Yeah, no mechanical differences like in 2. Like if you don't do like the Turian or Asari ones, they're just not there. That's the only difference. You just don't see the scenes. They don't. It's not implied anyone dies or anything.
Security deploying.
The resistance is with you.
Remember how if you literally didn't do shit with your companions, they would possibly just fucking die on you?
Yeah, and you could lose their loyalty right at the end if you didn't have high enough Paragon or Renegade.
Remember
to break up the feuds.
To do a job that they couldn't do, they'd fucking die because you were being an idiot, and not just we have to reset. Like they're dead, they're gone. That's it.
Fuck this bullet sponge. This goddamn bullet sponge that can heal itself.
So sad that a title that's known for story-driven content, while it's nice they focused on gameplay, because that's clearly what the team that did it was excellent at.
Oh shit.
They truly dropped the ball on what people liked about Mass Effect.
Why couldn't it have not taken me to the massive group of them like this?
Whoa, you just went right through that entire group. What the fuck?
I love how it doesn't give me control of anything after. Oh good, they've already taken the spot I was hiding at earlier.
I do this in video games too though. Like, where I just jump past enemies I shouldn't have. But it's my own fault when that happens because it's not like an auto lock. I just do it too much.
Yeah, that was I don't know.
Like that's the game's fault. That's not your fault.
Yeah.
We're clear, but we need to regroup. Keep going, Pathfinder. We'll shore up the rear.
You got it, Ephra. There's also one significant track in this game that plays during like the final horde segment.
Yeah, I've never asked, what's the music like with this game? Because I don't hear anyone talk about it. Did they drop the ball there too?
Nah, some of it's actually pretty good, but you don't like hear it too much with how long the game is. But the best track is coming up. It's during the final horde segment. It's a very, like, it sells the mood. And it's a really banging tune.
That's helping. Keep it up and we'll get through.
The bangin' tune? I hope your character says that.
It slaps.
I hope they break the fourth wall and say, this is a bangin' tune, and then go on to massacre multiple enemies.
Pathfinder, the best of the Pachero are with you.
Glad to have you.
There's nowhere else we should be.
This is what sucks about all the effort I put into getting these extra dialogue things. I don't know who the fuck anyone in it is. Like, who just thanked me? I've never heard that voice in my life. But I did a whole side mission chain to probably get to talk to that person in this scene. That's the weakness with doing it to like bigger than your partners. Because you don't see those people ever again after helping them. Who's Hazier?
Were there any like loyalty missions with your actual companions?
Yeah, they just the loyalty missions just affect like their communities, not them in specifically. Or anything they do.
Why?
Yeah, because it's made to be like a bigger picture thing, like Korra's only concern is the Asari arc. We saved it, so there it is.
Like that's an interesting
And Drax's concern being the condition of the Krogan. So you take care of the Krogan, there you go.
That's an interesting concept, but what's the point of the bigger picture if you don't get to experience the bigger picture necessarily?
Yeah.
The impacts of it. That's boring.
And it's with it just being dialogue options, like our choices are really just giving us things that it's telling it's giving us instead of showing. Aside from that one cutscene where I didn't even know who was in the cutscene.
We can stay with
you, like, imagine if you had to keep going back to whatever, let's say they were like colonies or whatever. Or ships. Separate ships for the different races. You had to keep going back, and eventually you can actually even form relationship with a couple of the people there.
Yeah.
That you could, like you said with PB, you could even have like flings with people you meet, or full-on relationships if they flesh out characters there that you.
There's Reyes. You can have a fling with Reyes.
But that's probably too in depth, isn't it?
There's no pulling up.
I mean, we walked by the option. We went by the option, but we just skipped it because we were already in the relationship with Vetra.
Go.
Oh shit! Wait, did I spoil? Oh man, is it happening now?
Because they're all like colony ships or whatever, you end up being able to almost create new worlds out of ships that you've affected.
Oh man, I spoiled how this scene goes because I thought it happened back there.
The sleepers take priority.
So, I mean, if I did everything right, she won't die. So, there you go.
Hands brace. And it's been an honor to serve.
That was a really... She just got knocked out of her chair.
Who's this character?
Captain Dunn.
Oh, this is the...
This is her 6th scene.
Captain Dunn!
Are we supposed to care about her?
Captain Dunn!
Still here, Ryder.
There it is.
Cryopods intact.
She lived.
Give the Pathfinders my thanks.
Best ending.
And the Archon, the tip of your
And it's like he said, they tell you what happened, they don't show it. Unbelievable.
Everyone read. That landing
They
just
didn't
made
have
our
a new
stake in
cutscene
Meridian
to show
permanent.
she's alive.
This isn't a race. We're fighting for home.
No argument, Ryder.
What the fuck, man?
Pathfinder, you take that message straight to the Archon.
Yeah, so the Pathfinders can help you in the one scene, and then Dunn has that scene, and then that's it.
Can they understand
That line.
their misfortune?
Yeah, after the line after the scene.
No mistakes.
Look at how much effort they put into it. Because you did a bunch of shit, they had they paid the voice actor for 2 more lines.
Wow, that did literally nothing to that destroyer. I guess I'm just gonna let my AI companions handle that. Yeah, fuck it.
Be gentle. It's been a long ride.
Andromeda had the potential to be so much better. It's so disappointing.
Yeah.
Can't even be mad at the game. It's just like
It's not fair. It's really not fair that it just had to go and die for Anthem.
Anthem. The moneymaker that they're hoping. I'm honestly like I really, really fucking hope Anthem isn't what I think it is.
Yeah, because I don't want Mass Effect to die in vain. I think there will definitely be another Mass Effect game. We just won't see it for an excruciatingly long time.
Right. But it's like I don't want for games to fail. But when you know what Anthem is gonna be, you know what the reality is gonna be.
Are they fighting each other? Oh, they're fighting each other. That's why it's happening.
That's why I'm hoping Anthem isn't what I think it is, so that I can see it succeed.
And now the Fiend is dead. Oh, Cora. Cora's dead. What? How did Cora live? Holy shit. Even at the bottom, she was in red health. And then she lived.
Better than.
Uh-oh.
We're anchored here, Pathfinder. You better not be dead.
We are secure for the moment.
Mass Effect
Feel like we're
Rebirth, and it's
staying.
just a universe
Next stop's the
reset.
Archon.
Okay, skills. More biotics. No. Let's upgrade those things I'm throwing. Incinerate. Oh, fuck dots. There. Sick. Okay. And they've only got 2 points. Let's
How
do it.
deep can we go before we're back in space? I guess we'll find out.
Whoop. We fell.
Do it. Secure the adaptation matrix.
The Archon. Does he know he's broadcasting? He's in Scott's head. We're connected.
So now he's using the salmon, our sibling.
Not attacking. The hell? It's pointing, guiding us. That can't be the Archon.
Oh, never mind. Our brother AI has control of these guys.
Everyone see that?
So now Sam is sabotaging them.
Shit. Are we being led into a trap? Is it the Archon?
Who else would it be? More doors. Maybe Scott's found a way to help?
This must be turning their brains to mush.
Prepare to repeat the cortical stimulus.
Get out of my head!
You are irrelevant. I will use your connection.
Damn it!
Scream through gritted teeth.
No, not liking this.
Our home's parked on the surface. We can't stop now.
No choice. Let's go.
Look at all this. It's amazing.
Away we go.
Never dreamed Andromeda would have so many wonders.
Everything we've gone through, worth it for this view.
No, not at all, Vetra. But, I mean, that thought's nice, I guess.
Touchdown. And ahead. Meridian control.
I thought there was ammo back there.
Long enough.
Ready, Pathfinder?
It's a gateway to everything we've been chasing. Never been more ready.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go get a new drink real quick.
Alright.
Don't blow up the ship without me. Whatever that is.
Ready. I can feel it. There. Meridian. The network. So close.
We need to move. Come on.
Not so fast, fucker. What if the music doesn't sound as good as I remember?
It arrives. This attempt to rival me is no longer amusing, Pathfinder.
Hey, sister. Get my clues?
Are you okay?
How are you feeling, Scott?
If this is being Pathfinder, glad I missed out.
So determined, but so pointless. Your connection serves me. I know how it works. The mind is trained to think like the Remnant creators. In this case, painfully. But I'm content to let him bear that burden. Whatever gives me Meridian, I will transcend what you pretend to be.
You're out of time. I've matched you every step. You failed, Archon. You're the pretender.
You learn by accident. I am the genetic inheritor of 1,000 species.
Not likely.
No more mercy. Kill them all.
Ooh, it's a weird robo-bug.
Cat Panders.
Using Scott's implant.
Can they survive drawing this much power?
I only care about one of them.
It's Dr. Octopus.
Oh yeah, that's why I dig this music, is these fucking strings go hard. Look at this, listen to that, where was that in the rest of the game? Strings! Orchestrated.
Oh, I can't keep this up. Stop him!
Looked at their choice of music and said, oh yeah, we can get all of this. And then EA approached and was like, you can pick one good song.
You can pick one good set of strings.
The rest we'll get from Kevin MacLeod.
Yeah. I'm gonna fall.
Oh, no. Shit, he has access.
I can see the network. They were architects of life. You commanded nothing.
I made the cluster livable for thousands.
No.
The Archon has a mole under his right eye. He should probably have that checked out.
You judging him?
I just think
judging him for his facial features, huh?
Yeah, I am.
I'm very progressive with you.
Can you guess what kind of enemy this is? If you said a bullet sponge, you're right.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like the virus thing from Jimmy Neutron. 3 legs and a little...
Yeah, yeah.
That bigger.
You'll take Meridian out from under it.
We play this smart. I know it hurts, but you have to call out where to interface. Get me targets. Everyone get that? We're shutting the Archon down. Scott, where to?
I like that we started not in cover.
Power draws. Get there. I'll try to expose it so you can interface. Hurry!
I don't remember if enemies are infinitely spawning during this segment. I'm pretty sure they are not.
I've had enough. This ends here. Now.
Clear everything to the relay.
Well, she said clear everything, so. Damn it, aim! Aim, please!
I've already surpassed you. You're pathetic.
How many times are we gonna just say that back and forth to each other?
Was Mass Effect always sort of gray? Because this looks overly gray.
It's just the environment. It reminds me, yeah, kind of it was. It reminds me of the color scheme of the end of Mass Effect 2. Fighting that big-ass skeleton head.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 had it too, but like, I remember Mass Effect 1, you fight in the little courtyard type thing in the middle of the...
Yeah. This game's had plenty of
like
color.
a judgment room?
Yeah.
Okay, it has.
Yeah, this has had, the game's had plenty of colors.
I'm just unlucky to have joined in when I did, I suppose.
To expose the relay.
And at least the giant thing has some purple and red, it looks like, right? Oh yeah. But at least the enemy's kind of colorful right now.
I hope I'm not misremembering. I'm pretty sure you still have to... Oh yeah, he does have health.
Is this at least a fun boss fight, or...?
I mean, it's okay. I remember having trouble with it, but it was like, you know, there's just a lot of enemies and it's super overwhelming. I think this one's fully exposed. Oh, it's done.
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface now.
Working on it. And if we die, we do have to do the whole thing again.
There. The Archon's pulling power on the other side.
Let's go.
I remember, and maybe it took me 3 tries because my first attempt was just bum rushing it and moving forward, and then the second time I just got overwhelmed, and then third time, yeah, you gotta find a mix of it, honestly, because you know in this game enemies do flank you and shit.
The nav is across a gap. We need a bridge.
I can't. Look for an interface.
I got it. Got the bridge. Maybe I died at this part and fell into the river and was struggling to get back out. That would seem like a thing this game would do.
Get all targets. Keep a straight course.
I say as it literally happens.
Ooh. That just the effect of like the water splashing, or was that like electricity in the water?
Some sort of electricity. Acidic. V-acidic.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What do we got here? When do you do the cool wall runs? Oh, I have bad news.
Get all targets. Keep a straight course.
It's fucking music.
You get a swing through.
Nowhere else in the game. Yeah, really.
You get to feel like Spider-Man. And you get to feel like Ryder.
If you cannot be leashed, I'll burn it all around you.
Oh, shit. Am I, whoops. Oh, good. Put me right here in front of it.
Get all targets. Keep a straight course. Another gap. I'm not seeing an interface.
Hold there. I'll do it. Platform.
Are you sure?
Hurry, Scott.
But we have to win this.
That was fucking close.
No worlds that will hide you. No escape.
Yo, he's just shooting me. Doesn't give a fuck. Oh, but I can shoot back. They can take care of everything else. I can take care of the big worm. Well, now I can take care of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Your initiative will be ash, and it will be your fault.
Can we get a drawbridge? Scott, please.
Yeah. Lord Fox, I'd totally watch Austin play through the first 3 Mass Effects on the Donkey Kong bongos.
Why don't I just play the Donkey Kong bongo game?
Because that's not Donkey Kong bongos on Mass Effect.
I guess.
You could do that too. I just want to watch the bongos at...
I had a really good idea for the bongos. Oh no, I was waiting for the Taiko drum game to come out. See if I could use it for that.
Oh, there you go.
Scott, are you okay?
You need to hurry, Pathfinder. We're all straining.
If anyone doesn't know, the bongos are technically 4 buttons, so it's enough. Oh, fuck me.
Clear everything to the relay.
Clear everything on this side so I have somewhere to hide. Alright. Can't shoot him yet. Still on cooldown.
When am I going to be able to witness someone in Street Fighter, Tekken, Smash use the bongos as a controller?
Yeah, we've seen the Guitar Hero controller. We haven't seen DDR.
We've seen a piano.
Yeah.
Like how I want to see someone do some like quarter circles on the bongos somehow.
I'm in range. Expose the relay.
And just all the other weird movements on analog sticks.
Almost got him. Don't
The
give up.
movement.
On a game like with like auto combos like cross tag or fighters, it would totally be possible. Tekken now too. Tekken has auto combos now.
I wanna see the bongos in Guilty Gear Zone.
I mean, it has a simple input mode, but I don't think that has auto combos. I think that was pre-auto combos. Almost there. The clap. Oh yeah, I forgot about the clap. So it's technically 5 buttons. Oh, that would be so obnoxious to put an auto combo. Because it has the A auto combos because they have the most hits. So you just have to keep fucking clapping.
I want to see it.
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface now.
A little busy, Scott. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, getting to it. Is that Liam? How long has Liam been here?
Tell me how to bring this all home.
One more. Just one.
Scott?
This is not the end.
You're out of time, Pathfinder. Hurry.
Oh, I wanted to pick that up. Oh well. What do we have to get to? I don't see any marker on the map. I see it on the compass.
Keep moving. We need the power relay.
Gotta be careful, because what if I fall infinitely?
That was so much fun earlier in the stream, though. You don't want that to happen again? Come on.
No, I don't want to replay the last 10 minutes.
Right. The aftermath of that, yeah.
Not likely. I think we're done. I put the controller down, but I'm ready to pick it up. You know, we're probably going to play fighters together when those guys drop, so I'll set up the bongos for that and play. And map clap button to A auto combo. That'd be so obnoxious.
Pathfinder, Meridian is online.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat it, guys. Mass Effect Andromeda is beaten. That's it. That's the game. We done did it.
Do you win?
Yep. Look how successful we were. There's plants everywhere. And Angaran are probably still not walking right. Still probably my biggest nitpick with this game. Vetra's walking right? Oh my god. Vetra was walking right. Now she isn't. Now she...
Out to everyone.
Unlucky.
Angara, Milky Way, everyone.
Well, it was the least I could do. You know.
It looks like they're constantly
For
sitting.
everyone.
They yeah, and they're not supposed to look like that. And we like the Jaws race is probably not supposed to do that either, but they do.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen? No joke. No joke. Because that I read from a previous community manager earlier today. The cinematographers or animators or whatever from Telltale are gonna be hired at BioWare, and they're gonna fix. They're gonna next Mass Effect game, next BioWare game.
Yeah, next one.
They'll be in charge of making sure what you just saw never happens again.
Well, the problem there was they, on top of being the B team, is they also outsourced. Oh, I gotta mute. I gotta mute the game. Yeah, there we go. I could just alt tab out.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That was Mass Effect Andromeda, everyone. It's done forever. I remember when this game came out and it showed the one line of QA testers, not the... There's a lot of QA testers listed in this, but they show one sample where it's just QA and it's like 6 people. People took that one out of context. It was pretty funny. But yeah. Okay, it's done. Oh shit. Okay, now it's done. Or is it? Or is it? Don't you just love it when things that aren't getting sequels end on cliffhangers? Oh,
You mean
Telltale,
like
right?
The
Too soon.
Walking Dead season 3?
Too soon.
Or The Walking Dead, the final season, ending after episode 2?
All right, it's time to have some ramen.
I was
How
thinking
is
about that.
Scotty doing?
And I was thinking about the mess that was season 3, and I was trying to think, who was the person at Telltale that decided, you know, in season 2 we left a cliffhanger with Clementine. Let's just not make that the main focus of season 3 at all.
Yeah.
Let's make her a side character. That's what the fans want, right?
One and the same.
Clementine to be a side character.
A home for humanity.
Yeah, just like
We did
One
it,
thing
Dad.
if you tied
In
her
Red Dead.
story up.
Are you okay? You.
Oh yeah, in Red Dead.
He's just there.
I am once again able to help the
It's so
Pathfinder
funny.
activate remnant
It's so
technology.
jarring too, because I asked this
But does he
before,
still
but
need to?
it's not a sequel, but it's called Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a prequel, and the main character is just a side character.
Well, I've said it before too, though,
The
that
doctor says that by raising a fleet,
before they announced it, I was like, it's not going to be called Red Dead 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2. That doesn't make sense based
Yeah.
off the previous game.
Yeah.
But then they didn't. It's like, okay, now they have to be doing it purely because of marketing, and people are going to get confused. They don't trust their audience. Which makes sense, and that's why it's so weird.
Speak with the protesters, failed. How many others have failed? Speak with Dr. Aridana, failed. Hold on, let's... that was the only failed one. And then, yeah, you're able to continue the game from here.
The decision isn't yours.
Oh, another cutscene.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it?
Oh, what if I ended right there? This is still a decision that matters. Wow, why did they put this important decision after the fucking credits?
Save the cluster, straight back to work. I get it.
It must seem like that, but this wouldn't
Because
be
they wanted to be
possible
Marvel.
As outposts,
This is this game's council.
While I maintain that it is premature,
And
we must
you
nominate
decide
an
it.
interim ambassador to represent concerns outside
Like you
the
did in
Nexus.
1.
Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Don't worry,
can handle
when they
a hot
finally
potato,
make another
but why
game,
throw it to me in the first
either
place?
you won't see any of these characters ever again,
Definitely
or
not.
it'll have all changed anyway because the game was not played before.
even Kadara.
Mm.
People
Eladin
hate it.
won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
Myself.
Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
Literally because Tan is suggesting that, I will not do it. Wait, is this really it? Where's the fourth option? Did I miss something? Oh, god damn it. Outpost leader? That's kind of lame. Go with Reka.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Ket are still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious
See
choice
Kenny
for
from The Walking
stability.
Dead in Tekken?
For
That'd be
us.
pretty awesome.
But hardly the empowering one.
I was really hoping that was going to go to Kenny from South Park.
Oh wait, they give an explanation first. Alright, so let me hear the Bradley one.
Feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
Hard to fail with so much military support on Eos.
Damn, harsh. Alright, what are their thoughts on this
the
one?
Angara need to help define the process. It's their right.
I mean, I don't agree at all with
The
it.
Moshae would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
We need to keep influence centralized for now. That means Reka. The Pathfinder title should open a few doors.
There was definitely supposed to be a fourth option.
You see, that wasn't so hard.
I wonder what it
Sets
was.
rules on Meridian's opening day.
Shove it, number 8.
Yeah, I'm not happy with Tan walking away with a smile either.
better?
But
Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
rather make the choice for us. Nah, not feeling that choice. Nah, I'm not feeling. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's walk forward more. Let's get to the ship to make sure we see everything. There might be another scene with Vetra or something. The game has a really expansive fucking epilogue, and I remember I finished the game and I'm like, all right, I'm done. And then I came back to it like a month later and found all this out. I'm not talking to any of them. Where's Vetra? Liam, that's funny.
So Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
Maybe I should leave you two alone, huh?
No need. We'll get time alone before too long.
You ready to get going? We've still got a lot to do.
You know me. I'm always raring to go.
They're almost half standing right. Never mind.
Home doesn't need me anymore.
As I was saying, Vetra was standing right, her legs just separated.
Seeing you two in cahoots makes me all misty.
You know this is your fault, right? Helping us along? Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted. in so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
All right, that's it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We can go to bedcast. And this has been... Nah, I don't care about you. This has been Mass Effect Andromeda. It's done. There'll never be another game, probably. But if there is, we'll be back on this channel in like 10 years. I don't know where we'll be. We'll see. In 10 years.
It won't be because EA had a good idea. It'll be because...
We'll be on whatever
no
service
EA
overrides Twitch. Maybe it'll be... Maybe Twitch will merge. Maybe we'll see what happens in 10 years. We'll see if EA's even around, if BioWare's even around. You know how EA companies do. They just kind of disappear.
BioWare will separate from EA, and then BioWare will hire
Hell no.
Obsidian to help them.
No, they're
create a masterpiece.
Yeah, good luck. We'll go to bedcast. Tomorrow night will be Splatfest, Modern versus Retro. Monday and Wednesday will be Pop with probably WoW. Or the Half-Life game eventually.
I do need to download that. Half-Life Echoes. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, and Tuesday will be Rave either with Monster Hunter or ESO. And then Thursday and Friday we're starting Metroid Prime with mouse and keyboard mod to make the controls really, really nice, and I can stand playing it for like 3 hours at a time. And then probably on that Saturday we'll play a Soul Calibur game night because it'll be an open beta, so yeah. We'll see how that goes. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Till tomorrow night. Go to bed.
Go to bed.